Hi guys, if you're new here, my name is Sam and I make videos about makeup, chronic illness, and whatever I want, and today is an Empties video. Also, if you're not new here, yes, I have new hair and I'm very excited about it. It is very much me. It bangs most of my life, grew them out, and decided it was time to get them back. But that's not why we're here. That was a sidebar. We're here for my Empties, which is a mess. There's a lot of stuff here and it isn't organized in any manner. I need to get better about organizing. I'm going to try to go through it and organize it as I go. So let's start with body care because those are my big things that didn't fit in my little tote. The first is a CeraVe moisturizing cream in the tub. I have used this for a very long time. It used to be my facial moisturizer, but I found something I like a little bit better. I always love this, always recommend this. I recommend it for face lotion, body lotion. If I didn't like the other thing I'm using on my face more, or I may switch back to this because it is imported and we don't know where tariffs are going to go, that just might get too expensive or too difficult to obtain, so I would switch back to this. But I think this is great for all skin types, especially on the face. It doesn't clog, and look at how big this is as a face moisturizer. It lasts for basically ever. Next lotion is the Naturium, the Glow Getter Multi-Oil Body Butter. I already have a new one of this open. This is probably my favorite body lotion right now. I just truly love everything about it. It's not too greasy, but it is a lot heavier than a regular lotion, which I don't think I have one empty right now. I have one that I'm about to empty, but it's not quite empty. You've seen it before, the regular body lotion. I like that most days, but when I do my everything shower or when it's really dry, like right now with the heat on in the winter, I do prefer this one a bit. Next is the Dove Moisture Boost. You've seen this before, and I mentioned they seem to have potentially reformulated it or at least repackaged, and I'm giving you an update. I'm about 3/4 through the new one, and I say they function exactly the same. It's just as hydrating, it's just as soothing. I just honestly think it was more of a repackage than anything. I'm not sure about the size, like if the size is the same or not. I will have to put my phone on silent because I forgot. I'll have to check, let you know in the next Empties, but I do still really like that. I still love this in the new version, whatever it is, whether it's reformulation or not. So still a favorite. This is the Lush Blood Orange Shower Gel. I feel like this didn't really smell like blood orange to me. It kind of just smelled like sugar, not super citrusy. It was fine. This was a limited edition. I don't think it came back. I wouldn't repurchase it. Then we have a Lord of Misrule, which I already have a replacement. When I need to, I buy a bottle. I think I have the larger bottle this time. I love this in the fall and the winter. It's just a really earthy patchouli scent, so this is always a favorite. Put this in body, I guess. This is O'Keeffe's Healthy Feet. I have talked about O'Keeffe's before. I think the last time I had one of these, it was the tub. The tub is always sold out. This doesn't last as long as the tub, but it still lasted quite a while. It works just as well as the tub. I just think you get a little less product for the convenience of it being in a squeezy tube, but it works great. Let's do hair. No. Let's do this random health thing. I think this is my only health thing in here. These Xylomelt Dry Mouth Tabs. I use these every night. I think they've been in Empties before. I'm not sure. I've gone through multiple boxes of these in the past. I think this is my first big bottle because there's 230 in here and I only use 2 a day. So it lasts me multiple months. I swear by these. They're easy to forget about. They kind of adhere to your gum line, so you don't have to worry about choking on one when you sleep. But this really helps with my overnight dry mouth, especially when it's dry in the winter. Highly recommend them. I get the slightly sweet mint-free ones because I was using the mint and I was using the cinnamon and it was kind of aggravating my acid reflux, but these ones do not. Another body thing. I was able to get the refills. So this is just the wrapper and the empty thing. The Cocoa Floss. You've seen this before. I still love it. My dentist actually, the hygienist, started using Cocoa Floss just because it works so much better than regular floss. I will always advocate for cocoa floss. Let's do skincare, because that's right here on the top. We have a Bioderma micellar water. I don't go through these super quickly because I actually only use them on eye makeup. I just use one of the makeup erasers for my face makeup, and I double cleanse. But this is helpful to get off mascara and like the staining from eyeshadow. I really like this. It doesn't irritate my eyes. It does work perfectly to take off all of my makeup, but I just felt like it's a little too expensive to use all over my face every day. So I opt for the makeup erasers because those work nicely. But I highly recommend this, especially if you have sensitive eyes. It doesn't give you that weird like blurry vision that some micellar waters do. And it doesn't make my eyes itchy. We have this Eradicate. It's not, it's like half empty, but you know, they go bad after a while and I don't get that many blemishes. This works great. And you know, you can find dupes of this. I use dupe loosely. I want to make a video about dupes and how I don't believe in them at all, personally. This works better because of the active ingredient and the amount of ingredients and the location of the ingredients in the ingredients list. This works literally take a pimple and disappear overnight. Get this one. It goes on sale a lot, but even if it doesn't, it's worth paying more because it works better, so you're not going to go through it nearly as quickly. This one I'm only decluttering / emptying because it is about 6 years old, and I got a new one when it was 50% off during the most recent like Sephora flash sale, Ulta, 21 Days of Beauty, whatever it was. So this one is the OG, the original, the best working one. Don't fall for any of the other ones. Then I have an empty mini Polish Choice 2% BHA. I think I bought another mini of this. I don't remember. I don't use this too frequently either, but when I do have an active breakout, I swipe this on in the morning. I use a different chemical exfoliator at night, but this is my holy grail BHA. I've been using it for 12, at least 12 years. It might be 14. Here, let's do makeup real quick. This is a double wear. As you can see, it's not actually empty, but this is a summer shade. I got it when it went half off, and I don't go through an entire summer shade quick enough. My issue with double wear, this one I think I've used more because it's my everyday, but their undertones aren't correct for me. This is my holy grail foundation and I love it, but I do end up having to toss product quite frequently, which is why I won't pay full price for it anymore. I don't know if you can tell how peach my face is to my neck. It starts to turn. Like, how long, does it say how long on here? No, I have to look to see like what I think it's 12 months their expiration date is, but it starts to oxidize and turn pink / peach around the 5-month mark. So I always have to just toss it because it becomes the wrong undertone. It's already not the right undertone, right? None of their undertones are actually neutral. They're like peachy neutral or golden neutral, and they both don't work for me. I need it to, like, this peach goes orange, or warm golden goes orange, peach goes pink on me. So it works and looks perfect right when I have it open, but I cannot use an entire bottle of foundation in 4 months because this stuff is thick. Like, unless I want to cake it on, which I don't, I wear as medium coverage, so I get like twice as much wear out of it. So this just started to turn orange because it turned too dark. So, you know, about halfway through, I'm getting more than halfway through, but this one has to go too because also it's pink today. It's hard to tell with these lights, but in person I'm immediately turning pink, so I know it's time to go. We're only about 2/3 through this bottle. It's kind of irritating. I wish they would actually do like legitimate neutral and not this weird undertone, but it is what it is. Lash Paradise, we've seen her before, wearing her today. I won't be able to live without this mascara, so there's many. I have multiple backups. I got like the pack of multiple at Costco. Brow setter, you have also seen her before. I go through these like crazy. I think I'm about to finish another one up. I use it at least 5 days a week, I would say. Urban Decay eyeshadow primer potion in Eden. This I have been using for easily 13 years. Not this one, but this specific eye primer. It is my absolute holy grail eye primer. I will not use anything else. It does take a while to go through, so I don't know when I'll finish up the next one, but love her. NYX glitter primer. This is my favorite glitter primer. Again, it takes a while to go through, so I don't know when you'll see another one, but I will always be using this. If you've watched like any of my videos, like where I'm telling you how to do makeup, that always makes an appearance. This isn't really makeup, but I'm going to put it here because I don't know where else to put it. Orly Bonder base coat. You see there's a little bit in here, but you can't ever get all of this out. Same with top coats. I love this base coat, but it does have an ingredient that makes some people's nails peel. A couple of mine peel, but not all of them. So I don't know. This is like the best base coat I've ever used though, so I deal with the peeling just because it works and keeps my manicures on so well. Like, my manicures aren't chipped even though I broke most of my nails this week and had to file them down. This is random candle. So there's still a little wax in here only because I switched to one of those lamps. So the wax doesn't evaporate, which is better for my lungs with asthma. But eventually the scent runs out and you either remove like the top layer of wax, but this was all that was left, so there would be no scent left anyway. So I just called it here. This is probably, it has a itty bitty tiny smell left. My favorite scent that Bath & Body Works has ever created, and it was discontinued long ago. I have a backup, but I have to savor it. I've been savoring this since like 2013, and it's finally time to say goodbye. Alright, now we have hair stuff. I think that's it. So, I think I talked about the weird formula change with this stuff and how it was starting to like dry hair out or something. I'm positive I talked about it last time, and how my best friend and I were finding like the bottles looked like, look, these bottles are not the same anymore. They're not even the same color. I no longer recommend this because of all the changes. Like, even when you looked at the ingredients and compared them, the order of the ingredients changed. It's a whole thing, which is sad because I loved this. This did great things for my hair, but no longer. Now this, they're not empty, but I'm decluttering them, and it makes me very sad. Maybe I'll mail these to my best friend, actually, because they're fine. But because I'm dyeing my hair, I can't use them anymore. Even though they say they're color safe, they have things in them that will fade my color. I think salt to give volume, which this gives crazy volume. My hair loved it. But I pay good money and don't want to waste my money or my stylist's very hard-earned time by fading it quickly with salt. However, if you don't have color-treated hair and you want some volume, I do highly recommend this. It was gentle. It didn't dry my hair out or anything. Like, my hair was very soft. It was very moisturized, but don't want to deal with the color fading. This is a repeat as well. I actually might have another one in the bathroom. So we have 4 Malibu hard water treatments. If you've seen one of my Empties videos recently, you know that I use one of these every month because I have hard water, and it just keeps my hair from getting the brassy, orangey red color, especially because I have my hair low lighted and like do a root melt in a neutral version of my hair color. So you can see this is my natural hair color, and this is the same level but neutral instead of golden. So, I don't want it to turn red. Also, it helps with the redness in my natural hair color. So this looks brown, but when the hard water buildup shows up, it looks very copper, which is not the vibe I'm going for. And my last empty is this, oh no, I have actually another one. This disgusting bottle of the OGX Coconut Miracle Oil. I use this as very slippery, and I dropped it on the floor. I use that as a pre-wash oil, like I oil my ends. I like that. I have another oil that I got to try and review that I'm using up before I buy that. But it worked great. You know, just put a little on your ends, let it sit for half an hour, wash it out. It was nice. That reminded me, this other empty. I think I have like one more dropper full that I'm trying to squeeze out. This bottle is also disgusting. Please don't judge me. The Mayel, what I think, rosemary mint scalp and hair strengthening oil. I use this once a week on my scalp. Feels great. Keeps my scalp from getting dry. I don't know. I feel like it helped some of my hair grow back after the C word. I can't speak to how, like, what else it does, but I think it did stimulate my scalp. I do really like this, and I will be repurchasing it. Or my stylist did teach me how to mix my own, so I might do that just in this bottle. Actually, this is almost empty. We'll just count it because it's here. This is the Kenra Platinum, yes. Kenra Platinum Blow Dry Spray. It's a heat protectant, but also supposed to help your hair dry faster. And I can't really speak to if it makes my hair dry faster. It might, but I just have thin, fine hair, so I don't know. It smells nice, it makes my hair soft, and it does work as a great heat protectant. I already have a replacement. I bought the full size. I bought the mini size back in April. I probably have one more use in here. Like, it's very empty. I bought this back in April. It lasts quite a while depending on how long, you know, your hair is and like how thick your hair is. Mine is thin and not that long, so this was 8.5 months or so. So this big bottle should last me like 2 years probably. I love this. I definitely recommend it. This isn't an empty, but I'm going to show you this too. I got the Kenra Thermal Styling Spray for in between washes when I want to like flat iron or curl my hair to like restyle it. I also love this. None of this makes my fine hair greasy or anything, even though I put this on dry hair before I style it. And you know, day 2, 3 hair, and it doesn't make my hair greasy, it doesn't weigh it down, it's really nice. So this is 19, I don't know if the numbers matter. This Firm Hold Heat Activated Spray. Humidity resistant heat activating formula that provides proven results. So I just needed a heat protectant because, you know, your heat protectant only works for like one step. So I'm using this for blow drying. If I need to style it 2 days later, I have to like reapply something. But because this is a blow dry spray, I wasn't quite sure if they worked. I got them when they were on sale, so I did not pay full price for these things. But yes, this is almost gone. And I think that's it for empties. It's wild. I haven't done one of these in a while, but it's the end of the year, so we won't have another empties until 2025, which sounds very weird to say. Thank you so much for watching. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Let me know if you've finished anything recently or are interested in anything that I emptied, have any questions, or anything like that. Yeah. If you haven't already, please consider subscribing, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.